In this bulletin, every student receives greener textbooks at schools in China. Hewlett-Packard says it will provide pre-pressed products and solutions to suit the growing demand for more flexibility. And more showrooms are being opened to display what digital printers can do. Hello, I'm David Gibbons and here is the news. Everyone who has a parent or is a parent knows about Mother's Day and Father's Day. But next week, millions and millions of children in China will have the day off because it's Children's Day. This year, picture books which are printed with environmentally friendly soy ink are catching the attention of parents looking for gifts for their children. China has developed a new green printing standard. And for the first time, primary school students in Beijing and Shanghai are using textbooks printed using greener materials. As a result, the savings in power and water and the use of greener inks and paper will reduce printing costs by $80 million. The iPrint Expo in China in October will attract thousands looking for other ways to save print costs. US sources say the global digital printing market is growing at 21% this year, but traditional printing is only growing 4.5%. In a survey conducted by Printing Industries of America, 48%, or almost half of the participants, plan to get into digital printing services in the next 2 years. The demand by consumers for small batches, variety and multi-variable production has caught the attention of Hewlett-Packard. HP says the recent integration of its printing and imaging production lines will allow for full digital printing solutions. The company claims it wants to tackle the rapidly emerging digital printing market, offering wide format printers for pre-press, color laser printers for short-run printing, and colour all-in-one printers for massive print runs. With a greater demand being placed on digital print to suit consumer flexibility comes the need for more showrooms to display the equipment available. One UK-based company, Domino Printing Sciences, has invested £2.2 million or $3.3 million to open a 3,500 square metre showroom in Cambridge, England. Directors of the company claim the revolutionary demand for digital printing, particularly from the packaging industry, means potential customers want to know more about the products available. Similar showrooms and exhibitions displaying digital printing equipment exist in Europe, North America and China, where the boom is being felt the most. And I'll be back with more breaking news in just a few seconds. And in brief, there are 22,946 printing companies employing 413,164 staff in the US. However, with many mergers and acquisitions in the last 10 years, the top 4 printing companies have 25% of the national market between them. Many print business owners in the Pearl River Delta region in southern China are struggling to remain viable. Kong Huanji, Vice President of the Printing and Duplicating Industry Association, says these businesses need to move to the more advanced digital printers or the industry will die. More copies of the most popular book in history, the Bible, are printed in China than anywhere else in the world. One factory in Dongguan specialises in the printing of the Bible using high-quality printing and exquisite packaging to suit the demands of distributors in Europe, the US and South America. And expos and trade shows are a must for those serious about meeting the demands of a rapidly changing market. So says San Sinclair, the organiser of the iTex trade shows in North America for the office and imaging industry. You can read more about what San says in this month's edition of Recycling Times magazine. Go to irecyclingtimes.com. Well, those were the top stories this week. Thanks for watching. See you again next week. I'm David Gibbons.